Hey everyone, it's Mark here and I'm at Aluma Trailers today. And today we're going to go through some how-tos on some of our most popular models and some of the options, accessories that will give you some of the instructions on what to do to install them. So let's start by saying what's going to come. Today we're going to do a 6310 ESA model. We're going to do the 12-inch solid side kit. So when you get this trailer in, obviously they're going to have a hardware kit that comes with the side kit. With it, let's go through what you're going to need. So first off, the most important things, have a pair of gloves and your safety glasses. So when you start on this, protects your hands, protects your eyes. You're going to get a hardware bag kit with this. It's going to have the installation hardware needed to install this 6310 ESA side kit. In that kit, it's going to have the most important part, your instruction sheet. It's going to tell you what's in the kit and how to go about installing it. Of course, today we're going to do the video, so it's going to help you do that as well. In that kit, you're going to get 2 of these keeper pins that we'll use to help install, and we'll show you where we go as we go. You're going to have 4 of the bolts, 8 washers, 8 of the lock nuts, 4 of the smaller bolts, 8 of the washers, and 4 of the lock nuts. And then we're going to need some wrenches. So with that, you're going to have a 9/16 box wrench open end and a 1/2 inch. You're going to have matching deep well sockets, and you're also going to need to have a drill, an impact, a 3/8 inch drill bit, a 7/32 Allen wrench, or the Allen wrench set. Always a good idea to have a mallet to be able to do some fine adjustments and be able to help you seat everything properly. And it's really handy for an extra set of hands to do this, but if not, have yourself a clamp, a bar clamp, so you can use it. So with that, let's move over to the trailer and we'll get started on the install. Okay, we're ready to go ahead and install on this 6310, the side kit. So first step we're going to do is I moved all the tools over to the trailer. So at the trailer, we're going to have the side of bolts for the driver's side and the passenger side. We'll have the 2 big bolts and the 1 small bolt. We'll show you where they're going to go in a minute. We have our socket and our wrenches, our impact, our drill, and obviously the bolts on the driver's side. So the very first step we'll do on this 12-inch solid side kit install is we're going to put the front on. So it's pretty simple to do. Just grab it, put it on, slide it onto the trailer. It'll just set flush onto the front of the trailer. After that, you're not going to install any bolts at this time. We're going to move to the other side here. As you can see, we put the one side on the driver's. That's just sitting there for now, so we're going to show you how the passenger side will go in. So, basically all you're going to do is you're going to slide it behind the arm and drop the posts into the stake pockets. It will take a little bit of push down, so you will have to tap it down. That's where the mallet comes into play. If you need to use it to tap it down, go ahead and tap it down. At this point, we're ready to go ahead and start drilling and bolting this together. All right, now we're ready to start drilling and bolting this down. Just for the sake of time, we actually pre-drilled, but I'm going to show you how the drilling will actually take place. Safety glasses first. So we have our 3/8 inch drill bit. The very first part you're going to do is you're going to start drilling these 2 holes on the front upright. You will just take your 3/8 inch drill bit, you'll put it in, and you'll drill through the hole. Do both, then move to then take the big bolts here and bolt the first one in to hold it in place. Bolt washer goes first, and then use the other flat washer and the lock nut. With that, you'll drill your top bolt here and then move to the other side. We still have this one in. Alrighty, now we've drilled all 4 holes on the front piece. So now we're going to tighten the bolts and the nuts down here. So you'll use your 9/16 impact and socket and your 9/16 wrench. Start with the top bolt. Make sure that it's centered in there as you drilled it, and snug it up. Do both sides, and then we'll come back and do the side. And one final note on the installation of the front piece. When you're tightening these down, snug them in just so they start to get tight onto there. Don't over tighten them because you will start to collapse the extrusion. So just be cautious of what you do. Snug them up really good, but not over tighten them. So now we're going to move on to the side mount here. So with the side mount, there's, as I said before, there's 4 of these small bolts in the package. For a 12-inch side kit, you're only going to use 2. On the 24-inch side kit, you will use all 4, but on this particular application, we're only using the 2 bolts. So, once again, pre-drill. The key here is making sure when you installed this in to push down on this as you're drilling this in, so this stays tight here and you get a good fit going in. You'll run the same thing, bolt, washer from the outside in, put it through, use the washer and the lock nut, and tighten it up. Now this is where you use your 7/16 socket and your 7/16 wrench. So we'll swap that out real quick. And same thing, you'll just snug this up, not over tightening it. You'll do both sides, and then we'll move to the rear of the trailer. Alrighty, now we're going to drill the back of the trailer, and I'm going to show you how to do that to secure it. So, main thing on this is we're going to take the 3/8" drill bit, and we're going to drill through the stake pocket, through the upright to put our pin in. Make sure on the back that either A, it's secured down. If it's not all the way down, you can take your clamp, as I said earlier, and you can use the clamp to help get you tightened down, just to keep it secure and snug down on that. Most of the time, all you have to do is push down, so it's not a big deal. So you'll take your drill bit, you'll come from the fender side, and you'll just drill through all the way through the trailer. Then we'll take our keeper pin and we will secure this down, clamping it into place. That'll be the same on both sides, just securing the back of the trailer to the stake pocket. And with the securing of both sides on the pins on the rear, that'll complete the installation of the 6310 ESA side kit on this trailer.